Good morning. Third time's a charm. Things I do for Rumble. Welcome to the Rumble. We got fun and games. Good morning. Oh, positive note. While all this happened, Coinbase is up. Ethereum's up a little. I mean, up from when we started. My apologies to all the YouTube people. Are we live on Rumble finally? Yes. My God. My goodness. Oh my god. Probably JT here earlier. He's like, screw this. I'm not coming back. Don't blame him. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun again. Boom, 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 boom. The cold November rain. Rumble people, you better at least someone speak up today. All that hassle I went to get you guys to had an update on my software and blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. All right, let's get into the stock market. Third time's a charm. Ding 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 and ding 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 ding. E-mini S&P up 36, Nasdaq up 170. PCI or something came in hot, or jobs or some shit. I don't know. Doesn't even matter anymore. SPX is it opened all-time highs. Pulled back a little, I guess. This says it's up, and this says it's down. Oh, it's up from yesterday, but it's down from the open. Nasdaq is at all-time highs. IWM's looking pretty good. The risk on indicator. Volatility down 30 cents. That thing keeps dropping like a rock. Jason were here to be like, buy volatility. SPXM2. And an all local high. Pulling down a little. Because the SPX is pulling back. M2. Pretty frothy. Gold up $26. Silver up down 52 cents. Coinbase up $2 now. They got earnings today. Robin had earnings last night. They had good earnings, but they're down, which is a little lame. Maybe sell some calls. I don't know, bro. I am tempted to sell some calls. How's my put spread doing? It's probably down. Not much, but it's down. All right, Coinbase. Coinbase expected move. Earnings after the bell. Good thing I didn't live stream the HUD earnings yesterday. That would have been a real snooze fest. It was over 110 and then it pulled back and now it's down. Waste of time. I'd say the same thing. Should I stream Coinbase earnings during my lunch? Why bother, bro? Expected move is $24. Some good premium. Kind of tempted. Sell a couple covered calls. I mean, it's the prudent move, bro. I'm not going to do it. All right. Head trying to make a comeback. Ethereum below 3,800. It was at like 3,850 all night long. I saw that SharpLink Gaming bought a bunch more ETH. All these companies are buying ETH, yet the price is going nowhere. BMNR is up a bit. That's good. Trying to make some of that money back from whatever they did. Buyback, selling. I don't know what the hell they did, bro, but it tanked the stock like 30%. SoFi climbing back up. This isn't unusual to see. They had really good earnings, and then they do an offering where they sell a bunch of shares for a capital raise, and that tanks the stock. But then pretty quickly the sentiment changes. Oh, they're raising money and they're going to be able to put that money to good use, and then the stock kind of rebounds. That would be something you would learn if you took my course, The Psychology of Money, and the mental fortitude to stock trading. Link down below. Be sure to get it. Price is going up Friday at midnight. Currently for the low of $3.90 free. All you gotta do is hit the like and go ahead and hit the prescribe while you're at it, because the doctor is in. MicroStrategy earnings today. That's an interesting earnings because of how Bitcoin gets reported now. And I don't know if you know this, they own a shitload of Bitcoin. They're already up $7, which is interesting because I don't think Bitcoin's up. ETH trying to scratch and claw. Bitcoin Cash. 118.4, not bad. Circle down $3. Step. Stupid sock. Jimmy. Ooh. This is what I call opportunity cost staying in this pig. UNH, a little follow through on the downside. I thought they reported good earnings. Let's see. Surprise to the downside. But reported 111 billion. A little bit of surprise to the upside. I mean, 111 billion for the quarter. Metaplanet continuing to not look so hot. SBET, another ETH. This is SharpLink. They just bought some more ETH. Ooh, what happened to CCM? CCCM. Seriously. Oh, did they change their ticker? Maybe because it was a SPAC. BRR. Brr. Is that? Oh, is that what's up? Money printer go burr. That's kind of funny. I love that ticker. I wouldn't invest in the stock, but pretty funny ticker. Still right around its SPAC price. How's Palantir doing? Hanging around at all-time highs. That'd probably be a good stock to sell some covered calls in if you owned. But JT don't play that game. Sell some 200s and get $3 in premium? Are you kidding me? I'm about to do a caller right now. I don't have the capital though. I do have some money. Not much. One thing you can do, an interesting play would be like you buy, oh my goodness, look at this, bro. You could buy 100 shares at 160 and immediately sell like a in the money covered call or at the money covered call and just make $1,400. I don't know. It's a boring ass play. And then you just hope the stock kind of goes sideways for the most part. Microsoft in the stratosphere after earnings. This would be a silver platter if I would have bought it. Nah, not really, because a silver platter is a 2x, but this was a really solid pickup around here when it was at 400. This is definitely a blue chip. I mean, you'd be up 20-30%. You wouldn't even be up a half banger, so that's not getting Ricky out of bed. This is almost a 2-banger when I was pounding the table at 100. This one's insane at a 4 trillion market cap. Like, how much more can this one go? This is, bubble, a little bit of a bubble concern going on right now with AI and blockchain. CoreWeave is getting interesting. Ricky talked about buying this at 110. I don't know if he did or not, but it was a good pickup if he did. Apple 208. They have earnings today. And no one's talking about it. Amazon probably has earnings today too, because they always report. Yep. Big earnings today after the bell. Could move the markets a little bit. Meta had crazy earnings. Went really well. This is what, 2 trillion? There is actually no one viewing right now. That is disappointing as shit, bro. One like. My God. What is going on today? Maybe I should just retire. I'm contemplating selling and I'm contemplating retiring. All-time low. All right, Nvidia 4.4 trillion, Microsoft 4 trillion club now, Apple 3 trillion, Amazon 2.4 trillion, Bitcoin about $5,000 away from moving up and overtaking Amazon. and Meta at 1.96. Where is Tesla? 1 trillion. This is still a really good buy, most likely. This is going to see 4 trillion plus. Oracle, Charlie B was talking about that one. That's a good stock, but I don't know, kind of boring. They make money because they charge a ridiculous amount for their database stuff that some companies use. I just don't know what the long-term, they have and continued long-term business model. They have some cloud stuff too, but I don't know that anyone really uses it. All right, let's move on to crypto, which has been pretty boring, but it's looking like it's trying to sizzle. Every time it sizzles, it just frizzles. Every time I think this is it, every time. Total 383, total crypto market cap 3.83 trillion. Been pretty steady around this for a while. It's forming a bull flag. The next leg up coming, 4.5 trillion next. That would be pretty sweet, bro. Total 2, everything minus Bitcoin forming a bull flag. That is looking pretty sweet. Previous all-time high was 1.7. This can get to like 2.48, 3.8. That would be pretty sweet, bro. Not gonna lie. Bitcoin dominance headed back up a little bit. Technically forming a bear flag. ETH dominance looking kind of just going up. I can't go 12 seconds without seeing Benjamin Cohen saying, "Oh, imagine ETH alts bleeding to ETH. Oh, imagine holding your alts for this long and then realizing it's been bleeding to ETH this whole time." Dude, he's one of those broken records. He thinks I don't know, do some people find that funny that he just goes around constantly posting the same? First it was Bitcoin dominance and going home. It's like nonstop. And now it's ETH. And your alt's bleeding to ETH. And imagine, we get it, bro. Talk about, go look up, have you ever heard the expression beat a dead horse? Go to freaking Google beat a dead horse, and you're going to see a Benjamin Cohen's face. Bitcoin 118.5. ETH 3807. It is respecting my line. Every time it gets above it, it's just a wick, bro. Oh, look, Cardano's down a little bit. Bleeding to ETH. Imagine holding Cardano and just watch it slowly die 1,000 cuts. Ondo. A little bit of Ondo. Slowly bleeding to ETH. ICP, but CryptoVisor. Yeah, you really nailed this one, bro. Stacks, mistakes were made. Celestia, massive mistakes were made. Ergo, falling back down. I don't know why the hell it went up. Aptos, no one ever talks about this one anymore. Atom, like, does anyone even know that Atom still exists other than CryptoCito? Polkadot, like, psh. Ain't no one talking about. Remember Polkadot? A lot of chatter last bull run. Parachains and blah, blah, blah. E-Gold. This chain is garbage. This was insane that it did what it did. I wonder if it'll get another run. Hey, this chain is going nowhere, bro. GFI. Looking at some stuff we haven't looked at in a while. Caspa. I told Les to get the shit out of this. He didn't listen. He keeps getting opportunities. Oh, there's room. I hope so, bro. Metis, we don't see our trades anymore. That dude's bodied. Near, apparently, Cardano and Near are doing some shit with Intents. Some kind of like quasi bridge where you can go from Cardano to Near. And I think it's a bridge, but they make it a real seamless experience where you don't have to go through like some complicated bridging processes. A couple Cardano people were getting excited. Oh, does that mean Chris in the house? How you doing, brother? Does that mean we get, because Near has USDC and USDT. So they're like, oh, does that mean we have stable coins now? No, bro. I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong. Someone tell me if I am. You're going to have to move your Cardano from Cardano to Near, and now you're going to have a synthetic Cardano, most likely wrapped. I doubt it's highly unlikely that it's still native. And then you're going to have a liquidity pool that has your wrapped Cardano and USDC in it. And there's not going to be enough liquidity. There's not enough liquidity on Cardano and a stable coin. You think there's going to be enough liquidity on a synthetic Cardano and a stable coin? Come on, bro. Get real. Cardano's effed. Just hope for a bull run so we can get out of this. And if they end up un-effing themselves, great. They fix some of the problems they have, great. No real stable coin. No real anything. Cardano's the biggest Ponzi in crypto right now. Wow. That's hardcore. Firearms can no longer be crafted or researched. ETH low time frame BR combo. That's good. Bottom reversal. Is that on the what time chart? What time chart, Shardy? Looks like the 30. I don't know. Doesn't show, which is annoying. If it's the 15-minute, you can kiss my ass because low time frame. Yeah, big deal. Bitcoin 118.5, Ethereum 38.10. Chris getting all excited for football. Me too. Getting all Denver crazy. Posting a bunch of articles like Denver is going to win the West. Come on, bro. Are you ready for some football? Let's see. Mike Florio. Diana Rossini. Never heard of her. And Mark Sclareth. Stink. Why they could win it all. Expect a big level up. I think they're going to falter. Want to be a good year? Like if it's anyone in the West, like if it's Kansas City doesn't win the Super Bowl, I'd be happy with Denver winning it. I mean, I'd be kind of happy with San Diego too, I guess. You'd think they would both be rivals and I'd hate them both, but I don't know. Like, I like Sean Payton. I like Bo Nix. I like their their organization. I like Elway. I felt bad for Abear. I kind of like what's his face. We're down for so long. Nice to have a team. Oh, shut the F up, dude. Down for so long. Get the out of here, bro. Try being a Kansas City Chief fan. 50-year drought, bro. Oh, me, because now we're in a dynasty. It's like Crimea River. Bitch, you've been to some Super Bowls and won Super Bowls this century. All right, coin up $6. Coin playing with my emotions. Smokey. Robinhood finally saying like, "Yo, what's up? We had good earnings." Link. Ricky bought some Link. He's looking to buy some more. He was wanting it to crash. I didn't think he was going to get it, but he might. I thought he. Oh, buy at 1730. 9 years, no playoffs. Never saw the whole. Never saw that my whole life. Oh, that's rough. That's rough, bro. I mean, that is kind of rough. But again, pales in comparison to what the Chiefs. The worst part about the Chiefs is they had 2 seasons where they went 13-3, got first round buys, played at home, and then blew it. Velez in the house. Good morning, brother. Your ears must have been ringing. Talking about how you should have got the shit out of Caspa. There's room for Caspa, Tom. Little bit of Ondo. This is so frustrating that Ethereum is not breaking out past this 4,000 level and moving up because there's so much the strategic. This is all the companies. Bitmine, BMNR, the company I own. They currently hold 625,000 ETH, worth 2.38 billion in buying. Sharplink Gaming is constantly buying. They own 438,000, and the Ether Machines, the new one, buying. Coinbase owns 137,000 ETH. What does that mean? Do they actually have ETH on their books? Or is that just because of like liquidity and shit? You go down and you see like this place only owns the 64th place only owns 101 ETH. I want to go further because I might make the top 200. This gets pretty like Golden Foundation, U.S. government, 60,000. Lido with only 636,000. That must not. That doesn't involve like their what's wrapped. Game Square Holdings. What is this MNAV? State of Michigan with 15 million in ETH. That's weird. It has a double asterisk. Amount extracted from public filing. Did they confiscate that from someone or something? He's got fluid. Yep. Boring, boring, boring. Rocket Lab up 16 cents. We didn't even look at them. They have earnings next week on like a Friday, next Thursday. Can you believe it's freaking August tomorrow? It's been one mild ass summer here, bro. I am not complaining. Should maybe look at selling. That's the expected move. Hmm. The expected move for earnings on Rocket Lab is $6. I think they have like some launch. Kitty Kush in the house. Long time no see. Copper dumped like a meme coin yesterday. Yeah. I was wondering. I know Ricky put on a stupid position because of copper. You, like, in general, avoid trades like that where metals or like oil is affected by news. I'm sure he would only did that short term anyway. But you're not smarter than your Goldman Sachs and all that, bro. You're playing with fire on shit like that. Yeah, but copper. Let's take a look. I don't have that on my trading view, but we can put it up. No problem. I know the future. Copper futures. I don't know if this is front month Q2. I don't know why this is so hard to pull up sometimes. Invalid symbol. I don't know what the. All right, we'll just look at it on trading, bitch. HGU5. HG. All right, whatever. Oof. Was it near $6 and now it's at 430? That's a dump. I don't know what a copper future. I don't know that they have an ETF. No one trades it, I would imagine. CPER. Yeah, no one's trading any of this shit. What's that stupid? Where is Ricky? That stupid company you bought. Did you already dump it? Where are the gains at? Great freaking question, bro. Check my blood pressure. See if I'm stressed about. I'm so, dude, I'm so ready, bro. You don't know, like, I considered selling just some. Like, I have a little, like a small chunk of Cardano in a wallet. And then I was looking at and thinking, legit, like, if I sold what's in that wallet Oh, that was almost gave me a seizure. And then sell what's in my farms. They changed this. I don't even know how to use it. Error. This blood pressure machine can't handle my guns. All right. Right account. I don't remember how to use this shit, bro. They moved this around too. Oh, there we go. I want to see like this. So I have 2,500 ADA, 35, 6,000, 7,500, and about 10,000 ADA here. Sell it. And then sell that little amount, that amount I have in my one account, and then sell what I have on Sunday. Oh shit. Part of the problem. I hate that. Your guess is in the chat. Nothing's safe. I think it's copper dumped. Uh-oh. It said check my internet connection. I think I might have dropped for a second. 110 over 82. Wow. This crypto market ain't stressing me out right now. I can tell you that. Olympic athlete, bro. I got some Cardano over here too. Yield farming away. Oh, and then my min swap. I got some min swap. I don't know what that's worth. Sunday swap's too hard to use. Available farm rewards. I got 1,000 ADA just waiting to be claimed. Oh, available. And so I've got like, wow, that was a nice little surprise. I just been yield farming for like years, not paying any attention to this shit. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? This website, Sunday Swap's too hard to use, bro. Too complicated. You got to be a freaking. I don't even know how to look at my shit. I really don't. I have 3 farms. Here, 936. Is that ADA? Yeah, nice. Total amount staked. I have 5,700 ADA staked. So I have close to 20,000 ADA I can pull out of men's. I shouldn't be saying this out loud. But if I sold all this ADA plus the ADA in my wallet, I still have plenty of ADA left and have, some money in the bank. A balance I could look at and say, that's not too bad. Right now, you look at my balance, you'd laugh. Like, what the hell? What the hell is this kid thinking? He's got no furniture, no flooring. His grass is dead. He's got a car in the park. He's got a car in the driveway that's 13 years old, paint peeling off. Ricky, what's that stupid mining stock you bought? We were talking about you copper dump. Did you get out of that shit before? I know it wasn't even copper related. Do I need any of I don't need shit, dude. I don't need furniture. I don't need a living room. I don't need flooring. AREC. Yeah, I don't need it. Same time, it'd be nice to live. Look, we're dumping rent. You might get your link. You used to have your link bid in at like 1310 or some shit. 1730. 12 cents away. Are you still in AREC? Because it got wrecked. It got wrecked. Get it? More like a wrecked. You driving? The yapping? Answer my question. Ugh. Why are we dumping? Is the stock market dumping? No, the crypto bill has all my play money in crypto. SPX and the NASDAQ are looking good. I'm not sure why cryptos. I mean, 118 and 37.7. This isn't really dumping. It's just playing the game that it's been playing. RSI on Ethereum is still kind of high. I don't know what it takes to get this shit back down to a good level. What's it on the weekly? Not as bad. It's been much higher. I mean, it's fine that we're doing this and things are cooling off for the next leg up, but stop taking so long, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's to me, you know what I'm saying. 7 or 8, you know what I'm saying? It's fine, but 87 times? Too many times. I know I butchered how that went, but you get the gist. This will be the most important event in the history of strategy. Uh-oh. We're just one good catalyst away. You know what I'm saying? We're legit one good catalyst away. We've had a bunch of fake gonna be catalysts. Like, the digital asset report. Last bull run, it was Tesla bought Bitcoin. Just shot us to the moon. We're missing that, man. We need one event to really spark it. Is that MicroStrategy today? Probably not. I hope so. I want that event. Like Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, digital asset report. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve wasn't even mentioned, I don't think. I think the big thing is that the government's trying to do what they're trying to do without causing a market like moving event. This didn't really get beat down. Cutting rates in September is a coin flip. When is the next chance after that? 6 weeks later. So November. Teach a man to fish. I've shown this before. October 29th. September 17th, October 29th. Currently, it's a 60% chance of rate cut. So 40% chance of a rate cut. So less than a coin flip. October, about a 60%. December, only a 15% chance that we are still where we are. And speaking of all that, I don't even have to look at that. I could completely turn off all Fed rate cut decisions chatter and tell you what's going to happen simply by coming here and looking at bond futures. 114.08 up 12 points. This needs to continue to go up. If this is above like 116, there's a good chance, a much better chance. If we're at like 120, you can bet your bottom dollar rates are getting cut. I think being long bonds is a good thing right now. Feels like the market would react to that. I mean, excuse me. A lot of times it's going to react. You don't know how it might be. You don't know how. Everyone thinks if you would have cut rates, the market would explode. I would argue the market might go down because they shouldn't be cutting rates, and the market's smarter than the idiots on Twitter parroting Trump. Watch out for Figma. You guys like Figma? I never really knew what this company is. I hear about it a lot. But you guys down with Figma? Figma, these nuts in your mouth. This looks dumb as shit. How can this company be worth any money? 1.2 billion? That's nothing. Waste of my time. Some creative app on iPhones. Give me a break, bro. All right, ramble time. It's Thursday. 2 more days of grind. Crypto's consolidating before its next move. I requested some shares in the Figma IPO. What do you think? Yes, you are stupid. You got 1 share? Who cares? LOL. ETH up close. How much help does Joe Burrow need? He needs defense. Oh, Noah Fant. I mean, how old is that guy? $27? VSAT support for PYUSD, USDG. Is USDG the one on Robinhood? One week to go. Stans hits theaters. What the hell is this? No one wants to see a movie on Eminem. I mean, I like Eminem, but I'll go watch a documentary on him. Give me a break, bro. 20, 30 years ago, maybe. I don't think people understand what is happening in the traditional markets yet. Oh, please impart your wisdom, Anthony. People are shitting their frame of reference in real time. Dollar denominated returns aren't if the government. Okay. The 10:30 shakeout. What happens at 10:30? In Eastern? That's now. Oh, AMD was up 7. We didn't even look at AMD. Sorry, JT. I'm sure if it's down, he sold at the top. I'm sure he sold at 180. Hall of Fame game tonight. I'm semi excited. I guess I'll watch it. Figma IPO is 40 times oversubscribed. Why are people liking that stock? Welcome to the 4 trillion July markets. Ugh. We got Rare Evo coming up for Cardano next week. Apparently, they're going to announce the midnight airdrop. I think the midnight airdrop is going to be a big joke. Yeah, you can go claim your coins. You won't be able to sell them, but you'll have them in your wallet. You got to hold on to them for 9 years. Wait, I thought I followed Shooter McGavin. Roblox up big. Remember Retro was here a few weeks ago? He spends most of his time hanging out with 14-year-olds on Roblox, but this stock is a banger. He said it's a one to invest in. We should have listened to him, bro. That was when it was at like 104, I think. Now it's like, nah. Yeah, I don't know when, like, what it was, but at minimum, you're up nice right now. He's talking about user numbers are up. That was some alpha we didn't listen to. Oh, that's at all-time highs. Coming down to back test. There's a gap to fill. Oh, there's a gap down here that never got filled. What is this line? Oh, right. Yeah, it's kind of a support and resistance right here at Coinbase. This could be a good entry point, but they got earnings today, so what are you laughing at, Velez? The 14-year-old comment. Cardi B's little bitch. Good down on good numbers. I've been out of this and was a little frustrated yesterday. Going to look for re-entry. You should have never left it. You know who bought it and is still holding it because they know it's a great company? You know who has two thumbs? Called this a silver platter at $44. Was pounding the table when it was in the teens. Didn't buy it because I was all in Coinbase at the time. Sold some Coinbase, bought some hood at 44. Bought more at 65 and has held it. Has been asked when it was in the 90s, what are you going to do now, Tom? You're going to sell? No. Why would I sell a fantastic company? A company firing on all cylinders. It offers 4%. It's practically a bank. They're one of the best stock trading platforms out there. Not for me, but for, 90% plus of people that trade stocks. Robinhood's perfect. Even if you do options, it's a good option trading platform. You can buy crypto on it. They have a credit card. Good news on it. Like, it's easy to use. And it's only like a 90 billion market cap. Which is, if you want to compare, look, Robinhood. Why would I sell that? I got more upside. Now, I don't, how many bangers do I got? A 2-banger, maybe. But that's if we have a 94 billion market cap. Another one that's really low still. Coinbase, 97 billion. Which one should be valued more? But there's a 2x left in Coinbase, bro. You want to see something crazy? This has 112 billion market cap. How is that? All they do is trade stocks. They're a stock trading platform. That's it. It's a popular one, especially with like pro traders and shit, but that's all they do, bro. Best broker. They won some best broker awards. I would rather invest in Robinhood and Coinbase than this one. And this one's going to go up too. Would you rather put your money in Robinhood or this? 28 currencies. Do they have crypto? Trade crypto for less. So they do have that. I don't know which ones they have. Weak sauce. You're talking about IKBR. I agree, bro. Oh, the 2-banger? Are you calling the 2-banger weak sauce? Well, I'm okay with another. Just I would be ecstatic with the $200 hood and a $800 coin. I would probably be dumping, and then hopefully Bitcoin's like 150, Ethereum's 10 grand. I'm starting to go through the 5 stages of grief. I'm bargaining. I just want a $2 Cardano at this point. Me too. If your average was 40, well, it could have been. You're getting pretty close to buying some more Link. Ethereum 3777. I don't know the mark. Uh-oh. Yeah, I called this a scam. This night swap bullshit. Oklo Blue Sky. Introducing. I'm not logging in. I mean, you're gonna offer. You're gonna charge money. That was probably a sponsored tweet, bro. Could have been 1550. My Robinhood or link. Subscribers eating well. Be sure to subscribe to my Twitter. Price is going up. All future silver platters will be sub only VIP channel. VIP channel. Right here. This is for all future silver platters. I kind of feel bad. I don't even know if I want to do silver platters anymore, bro. I don't think I want to do silver platters anymore because I don't want you guys buying. There's too much pressure. I don't want you buying. I would rather just be right about something than retroactively brag about it because when I'm wrong, I don't want you guys to lose money. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I'm not wrong on Link, but I'm far from being right. You buffet. A lot of people can't do what I do. Buy something and then be really wrong about it for a while. Be down massive money and sit there like a retarded Trump. Hold it until I'm right. Hold until you're right is one of my core philosophies. I haven't said it for a while. Plan B, hold until you're right. I'm right on a lot of shit right now. There's a couple I'm holding on to. Like, I'm not going to probably be right on Celestia, but that's almost a max loss. So, whatever at this point. You buffet. You want to taste my General Sal? Coinbase, bro. That one was a tough one. And it can go tough on me again. All of this can go tough. And I don't know if I have a hold into your right mentality. Like if I miss it this time, but Coinbase, bro. I had 1,000 shares. Let's look at this ride. Let's look at the Ricky legit said one day, I feel bad for Tom because of Coinbase. I bought somewhere around here, $67. I think right here. Because that, yeah, it was right around here, July of 22, because it went up and I looked like a genius. And then it went down and I looked like an idiot. Right? And then I got back to even for a long time. This is 14, 15 months later, and I'm still sitting basically at my cost. And then all of a sudden, I look like a freaking genius. $185. Look like a freaking genius. Pulls back down, a little painful, but I still look good. And then boom. Oh my goodness, am I eating? Oh my goodness. Think about this. This is 1,000 shares, $67,000. I see that dwindle down to $33,000. And then I see that go up to $115,000. And then I see that go up to $190,000, pulls back to 120. How many people can just handle that? Ricky's little bitch ass stop loss would have triggered a long time ago. 190 all the way down to 120,000. And then, oh my goodness, $285,000 I'm sitting on. Oh, let's watch that dwindle all the way back down to 144, which is still better, a lot better than my 67. But I was actually 340,000 right here. I was $340,000 is how much in Coinbase I had. Now I've done a few things like sold some Coinbase and moved it, you know what I'm saying? But just in general, and now this pulled all the way back down to 340 to 150. This is when Ricky made his comment. Yeah. But now it's 440. It's only 700 shares now, but I also have 1,000 shares of Hood and 1,000 shares of Rocket Lab that I turned that 300 shares of Coinbase into. And now I feel bad for us. I don't know. I'm just trying to make a point that most people can't handle this kind of volatility. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's the hard thing about stocks and crypto. Most people do invest more than they can afford to lose. I can afford to lose it, but the difference is how hard do I want the rest of my life to be? Do I want to work the rest of my life, slave away the rest of my life to live paycheck to paycheck, or my portfolio right now is a little too heavy on the risk still? Look at my IRA, bro. Just look at my IRA. 140 shares, which is not much for the overall portfolio. My retirement account, my retirement IRA, which has gone from 30,000 to, close to $500,000 in the last 4 years. You're not going to do that just buying the S&P. But should someone in my advanced age be trading like this? Coinbase, 700 shares. This is about 70% of my portfolio on my IRA is Coinbase. Good. 1,000 shares. And then Rocket Lab. High risk, bro. But if you can do high risk, you buy good companies, you can handle the volatility. You can handle pain. It's much easier said than done. Let me tell you. Oh, I can do it, Tom. I can handle it. Yeah. You'll find out whether or not you have the metal or not. Let me tell you. You buy some stuff like this. And that's the thing. What happens if we do have another huge market pullback? These are going to get destroyed. We just recently had one, so hopefully we're good for a while. I'm just hoping that did, excuse me, that only lasted 3 months, bro. JT in the house. How you doing, brother? This only lasted 3 months. So I'm hoping we have a really good run into the end of the year, the beginning of next year, especially in crypto. And I will be liquidating my crypto. I will be liquidating my Coinbase. I will probably slicing off, depending on, especially if this gets up here, bro. We're up here, I'm definitely selling. If not, maybe almost everything. I might sell everything but my Bitcoin. All my crypto but my Bitcoin. All my stocks. All of it. Both accounts. Small account, IRA, gone. And then just wait. patiently. Do some options, just some, just stay involved. Some small things, some put spreads, you know. Maybe I sit there and do something stupid like get ready to pounce and short the shit out of the market. What a boring ass market. We need a catalyst, and I don't know what that is. Oh, I mean, we got some big earnings today, so Tether reports it has profited 2.6 billion this year. Crazy. Jason in the house. How you doing, brother? We needed that rate cut. Come on, dude. No, I disagree. We didn't. Good to see you. I think a rate cut would have been bad. The market would have smelled like a shark, would have smelled blood in the water. We would have moved, yeah, maybe to the downside. Give us time to add before a rate cut. I would be working on your exit strategies. Look, few. The longer the rate cuts are pushed off, the longer this market can look forward to and price in rate cuts. Very well said. Walk it, lab at resistant. Watching here, big area. Walk it, lab. Let's see. Space X is launching. They're building a Tom Brady statue, and that's actually a good looking statue. Walk it, lab. If Polymarket adds ADA predictions, you're going ham. $250 on Bitcoin Hinter, 200K this year, pays out nearly 1,500. Can we even do Polymarket in the US? I think they're coming back. Tom Sosnov talks about these people because he knows the bro. Oh, it looks like it is in the US. I don't want to pick a Polymarket, place a bet, profit. I'm going to have to whip out my ledger probably, and I don't want to. Oh, my Trezor. Nope. See. I don't want to do Trezor, bro. Yeah, I gotta hook up my ledger probably. Oh, come on, dude. Do that later. You appear to be located. They made me go through all that bullshit, and I can view only now. You can bet on the 2028 election. You can vote on Fed Powell being ousted. That was probably good odds a few weeks ago. I would have voted no. Is Xi Jinping out? Come on, bro. Who would bet on that? Will Trump release more Epstein files? That might be a good bet. Will Polymarket US go live in 2025? What price will Bitcoin hit? $200. You can only bet $10? Cube's up 2, SPY up 2. Coinbase up 3. EMNR flattening out. Ethereum 37.74. Rocket Lab 47.24. I think I want a big up move on Hood, and then I'll sell some covered calls. I mean, like just a $10 up day, $5. My put spreads are up $8, which is nothing. Really, about $1. $1.96. $1.82. Actually, they're up 14 cents. Why does this? Did I read that wrong? Oh, yeah, that is about 12 cents. Holy shit, it's 8 o'clock, guys. Wow. Did not expect that. All right, I gotta go. I got some peptides to take. I got some work to do. Let's go Coinbase today. We'll be talking about it later in the Discord. I'm sure. Be sure to join the Discord. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Have a great day. Love you all.